And we are back live here in London, England, as it looks like there may be a table served for one. And here comes Shayna Baszler in this tables match. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a tables match, making her way to the ring from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler, the longtime friend of the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey, has helped out her training throughout the past few months. No doubt about it in my mind, Shayna Baszler has been through a lot in her career in the UFC octagon, just like Ronda. And she's prepared for this tables match. She had a war with Doudrop over a month ago in that hardcore match. Those two, I think, have an unsettled business between the two. Well, something tells me, though, we haven't seen Doudrop in over a month now. Lord knows what she's been up to, but who knows what could happen? I don't know, but Shayna Baszler's got on that mouth guard, and it seems to me Shayna is ready for a fight. Well, how bad is she's already the Queen of Spades for a reason, and she's a submission magician. And here comes the legit boss of TNW, ACW, and HWF, Sasha Banks. And this is the crowd in England. My goodness, Sasha Banks making her presence felt on why she is the self-proclaimed boss, not just and her opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks. Well, for Sasha Banks, there may be a table set for one for the legit boss, the self-proclaimed legit boss of TNW, ACW, and the HWF. Well, Sasha Banks called herself that ever since running Banking Inc. with Carmella during the time. And back then, Carmella was all about one thing. Mella is money. But she's all the way in TNW right now, and Carmella is on her own. Yeah, no doubt about it in my mind, though, things have already intensified enough for this tables match, as Sasha Banks is getting no love loss from this jam-packed crowd in London, England thus far. If you heard the mixed reactions, there was a bit of cheers and boos. No doubt about it. And these chants are directed towards Shayna, and these fans in England love her. Here we go. Tables match underway. Yet the rules of this tables match are simple. There are no pinfalls, no submissions, no countouts, no disqualifications. Well, bottom line is, the only way to win the match is to put your opponent through a table. And Banks right now wasting no time, going to work on Shayna Baszler. Baszler right now with a boot to the gut on Sasha Banks. And Shayna Baszler going for those rights and lefts like she learned the UFC octagon. Oh, shot to the leg there by Shayna. And launching Banks like a rag doll. My goodness. Aiming right for that knee of Sasha Banks to ensure she don't get up. She had a war with Charlotte Flair last month. She had a little help from Nia, but that lasted shortly than expected. Both Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax were the former WWE Women's Tag Team Champions back in that organization. And no doubt about it in my mind, Shayna Baszler has got Banks wherever she wants her now. And Banks in trouble. As Shayna Baszler going for everything in her arsenal to ensure that Banks is put through the table. No doubt about it, she's toast. Yet though, folks, after this match, we know that coming up next is the hardcore matchup, Billie Kay versus Mickie James. And no doubt about it here, Shayna Baszler, on the other hand, though, has got to be loving every single minute of this, knowing that there are no pinfalls and submissions in this match. Kick to the gut there by Sasha Banks. And Baszler got launched gut first off the steel. That had to hurt. I bet she haven't taken that in the octagon. Right now, though, Banks showing off. Main reason why she is the self-proclaimed legit boss, not just of TNW, but also ACW and the HWF. And Banks with that kick right to the face of Shayna Baszler, who looks to be in trouble. Banks from the top, body splash. Sasha Banks grew up watching Eddie Guerrero as a kid, but now she's competing here in ACW for a reason. No doubt about it, just a fight not just for TNW's sakes, but also HWF. Only knows what Banks might be doing these days, but Sasha is on her own as of late. And Baszler has got Sasha Banks in a submission hold in the center of the ring, but there are no submissions in this match, Miss Baszler. Wait a minute, I think I knew why she put her in the submission. Just look at the welts on Sasha Banks' chest. It's, oh my God. A rough ride, bad landing, over the top, no peanuts. And right now, though, Shayna Baszler realizing she's got Banks wherever she wants her now, as she's bringing in the table. Sasha Banks may be toast after tonight's all said and done, as Shayna Baszler and Shayna hitting Banks with that table. That's one way to demonstrate it. Paging Sasha Banks, your table is ready. Oh boy, these fans in England are going to be loving this. Oh, here it comes. German suplex through the table. Shayna Baszler with retribution on her mind after what happened last month. Not how bad it. What a win for Shayna Baszler. Here's your winner, Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler won that one and putting Sasha Banks through the table. And that was a message directed towards Charlotte Flair that she might be heading to HWF sooner or later. But I have bad in my mind here, folks, but stick around. Coming up next, Billie Kay versus Mickie James in a hardcore matchup. Oh boy, that matchup is huge and it's live, and it's next.
Back home in Michigan.
And we are back live here in London, England for this match, and uh-oh, here comes Billie Kay. My goodness, listen to these mixed emotions from these fans tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a hardcore match scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing the Iconics from Sydney, Australia, Billie. Well, ring announcer running for his life there. Mickie James didn't even want to wait for the bell. She wanted this matchup to happen right here and now. Not that bad. Remember, hardcore rules in this matchup. Anything goes. And pinfalls count anywhere in this unique type of environment. Well, Mickie James didn't want to wait for the bell. It looked like she wanted to beat the heck out of Billie Kay right now. And our senior official right there to make the count on the ramp. And only gets a one count after that split-legged leg drop there. With that split one leg, not bad. And oh my God, swinging neckbreaker on the ramp. Well, Mickie James better fight back here in this hardcore matchup, representing hardcore country. It looks like. Not bad. Uh-oh. Billie Kay right now in trouble as Mickie James trying to fight back everything she's got, representing TNW tonight. Not that bad. She's representing TNW tonight for a reason. Not that bad in my mind here. And now Billie Kay trying to get this crowd in London, England, solid behind her. And these fans in London showing no love lost to the Iconics. The Iconics, totally disrespectful. And they've been through a lot in their careers. Former WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Already right now the Knockout Women's Tag Team Champions back in the WWE. More likely back in Impact Wrestling. No doubt about it. Sorry about that there, folks. I'm a little mixed up tonight because this matchup is brought to you in part by Water Street Pizzeria. If you're ever in Las Vegas, Nevada, or downtown Henderson, check out Water Street Pizzeria. and try the gluten-free pizza, as Colt 412 promises, satisfaction guaranteed. And by Gordy Gameplay Reacts, Spider-Man Reacts. For more great wrestling content, superhero content, like Star Wars, Redeeming the Force, Chapter 5th, coming soon. And of course, Sonic.exe premiering this Halloween, starring Gordon Paul, and of course, Cole BEHAN, coming this Halloween, and GWE Wrestling. Check out Gordy Gameplay Reacts, Spider-Man Reacts. And Billy Kay picked up the win after that brain buster. Oh my God. Billy Kay just decimated Mickie James on that ramp. That's why it's hardcore rules. Here's your winner, Billy Kay. Well, that had to feel good for Billy Kay. After taking out Mickie James, really taking her head off there after that brain buster. Well, that was brutal. I'll give her that, though, folks. But right now, though, Billy Kay made quick work. But that was a big-time win for Billy Kay. Right now, though, folks, it ain't over yet, because coming up next, the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey, takes on Tegan Knox in one-on-one action to Ronda. This is Retribution, because this matchup is coming to you live, and it's next.
There is a mysterious demonic hedgehog is going to play the godforsaken game with a young man named Tom, who was a big fan of Sonic the Hedgehog, as he plays the Sonic Dash, which is everyone fans of Sonic the Hedgehog. The one mysterious is you. Kyle was slaughtered for delivering a letter and the envelope by his best friend. This Halloween. Starring Gordon Paul and Cole BEHAN. Sonic is the one who's going to play with him. He will to rape. Actions Film Production presents Sonic.exe. In premiere on this October for Halloween season, and release on YouTube video in October 31st.
And we are back live here in Jolly Good, England. And right now, though, here comes Tegan Knox after getting involved in Ronda Rousey's match last Thursday night on the HWF. No doubt about it, that was brutal. After Ronda putting herself through a war in that hardcore match between her and Mandy Rose. Right now, though, Tegan Knox receiving a huge ovation here. Leads on the following contest is getting to 4-1 fall, making her way to the ring from the Welsh Valleys. Tegan Knox. Tegan Knox from the Welsh Valleys. And listen to this crowd here in England showing their love for Tegan Knox tonight. Well, she better take heed and prepare herself, because she's taking on the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. And no doubt about it in my mind, it's going to be a war zone between two of the greats. Right now, though, and speak of the devil, and the devil shall appear, because here comes the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. And listen to the crowd in England showing their love here in London. And her opponent from Venice Beach, California, the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Well, the Rowdy one is here, and she is ready for a fight. Well, if I were Tegan Knox, I'd run. Well, she's not going to do that, as far as I do know, because this is going to be a war zone between two of the greats that have ever stepped in the ring. And no doubt about it in my mind, Ronda Rousey has stepped foot in that ring ever since at WrestleMania years ago when teaming up with Kurt Angle against Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. One of the greatest matches in the history books back in that organization. But how about it? That was a great time match for Ronda. And here we go, looking to get some payback on Tegan after getting involved last Thursday night. Well, Tegan Nox trying to make an impact for herself here in ACW. And she hopes maybe beating Ronda Rousey can help out a bit. No doubt about it, even for her tag partner and friend Shotzi's, who's got to be loving this backstage. No doubt about it. Actually, it's Shotzi's last I checked. Let's hope she don't bring the tank out here and get involved. Whoa! Perhaps I may have spoken too soon. Looks like Ronda is already doing whatever it takes to win here tonight and get some retribution here on Tegan Nox after what happened last Thursday. And Tegan right now thrown over the top by Ronda. Two new champions were crowned earlier tonight. One was successfully retained, which were the ACW Women's Tag Team Champions. And of course, the ACW Tag Team titles were won by both Fox McCloud and the Hurricane. We're being told on the floor by General Manager Noah Anderson that if the Hurricane and Fox McCloud lose the tag titles against the Hazashi brothers this Wednesday night, then it looks like that the Hazashi brothers, on the other hand, if they do win the tag titles, they might become the two-time tag team champions and tie the record with none other than the Undisputed Era, who have not been seen in over the past few decades here in ACW. There's a super kick by Tegan Nox, and they're fighting amongst each other out the floor there. And both the ladies realize that they do not want to be counted out here. Giving the fans in England a real great show, and the fans love that front row action. No doubt about it here. Whoa! Knife edge chop by Tegan. Right now, though, Nox has got Ronda. Front suplex, dropped her right on her head with that front suplex. She spiked her. And listen to the crowd in England showing their love for Tegan Nox. What an ovation. A standing ovation for Tegan Nox, and rightfully so. And the crowd in London, England are really loving this. And the baddest woman on the planet. Whoa! Ronda aiming right for that knee of Tegan Nox. And one arm drag by Ronda. Ronda Rousey may be looking for Piper's Pit sooner or later, as Ronda continues to go to work on Tegan Nox, aiming right for that arm. Oh, Ronda now stomping away on Tegan after what happened. Covers this in? No. Gets a 1 count. Tegan Nox kicked out of that one, and I thought that was it for sure. Well, Ronda, in the meantime, goes up top. Diving knee drop right in the face of Tegan Nox. Oh, she's got her up. Here it comes. Piper's Pit on Tegan Nox. That one's got to be it. Cover. There's one. There's two. And Ronda Rousey wins. What a payback for Ronda. And she got it right here tonight. Here's your winner, the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. What a win for Ronda Rousey, and that had to feel sweet for her after taking out Tegan Nox after what happened last Thursday night. But that was retribution for Ronda. But folks, we're not even through here yet, because coming up next, one of our two main events of the night, Carmelita Fox, her open challenge for the ACW Women's World Heavyweight title is on the line. Who's going to step up to the plate? We're going to find out. Coming to you live and next.
That's what happens ever seen before about GGB has missing once again. It has been what happens. All friends has been saved his life to the Cyrano, and now he's been trapped in different dimension in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. With all what happens, we'll find out that the CGTP will find him, which will decide to the Rocky.
And we are back live here in Jolly Good, England. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is good to pour one fall, and it's for the ACW Women's World Championship. Well, here we go. Who stepped up? What the? Dewdrop. Well, Dewdrop just stepped up to the plate, and it looks like the challenge has been accepted. After the performance she had with Nia Jax, I think it looks like this young lady deserves to be champion in my book. Well, she pulled off an amazing match with Nia last month, back in July, at our last Divide and Conquer, which I think was an amazing match until Shayna Baszler got involved with that steel chair. But one thing's for sure, I think that rivalry between those two are far from over. Well, Shayna's got to be shocked to see this. She had no idea that Dewdrop was in the building. Well, Dewdrop is here for a reason, and she's here to become champion any way she can. Well, Carmelita Fox has been on a roll as ACW Women's World Champion. She held on to the title for over the past few months. And something tells me, though, we might see a new champion crowned tonight. Is it an omen, or will we see the champion successfully retained? Well, we'll find out right here and now as we wait for the arrival of Carmelita Fox. Dewdrop anxiously waiting for the arrival of the champion, hailing all the way from Paris, France. And here comes Carmelita. Already the most longest reigning ACW Women's World Champion in history is now on her way to the ring and looking to be fired up and ready to go here. Well, I don't think Carmelita's ever faced Dewdrop before, but tonight is the night in this open challenge. And right now, she does have that Dewdrop has that opportunity to become champion tonight. But Candice LeRae must be looking on backstage, noticing of what's happening here, knowing Dewdrop just accepted the challenge. Well, quite frankly, though, I don't think Candice LeRae should get another shot at the title. I know that about it in my mind that Carmelita, in the meantime, though, looking more focused and determined than she ever was. I know that about it in my mind, Carmelita Fox, already the most dominating ACW Women's World Champion in history here in ACW. I know that about it in my mind, as you can tell, this is going to be an amazing night here on ACW. We were told by the floor by General Manager Noah Anderson. Before I get to that, folks, we got to take it to the ring announcer for the introductions between Challenger and Champion. Oh boy, what a match this is set out to be. Introducing the Challenger from Ayrshire, Scotland, Dewdrop. And introducing the champion from Paris, France, she is the ACW Women's World Champion, Carmelita Fox. Well, Carmelita looking a lot more determined than she ever was here in ACW. Well, no doubt about it in my mind, as we're being told from the floor by General Manager Noah Anderson that this Wednesday night, that if somehow if Hurricane and if Fox McCloud lose here tonight, well, if they lose this Wednesday night on ACW back in the U.S., that they have to separate from different shows. Well, yeah, something tells me, though, if that happens, we have no idea what show that Fox McCloud, along with the Hurricane, will end up to. Well, we'll find out sooner or later. Whoa, wait a minute. I got off the floor by founder of ACW, Shadowfiend, that he had a few words with Fox McCloud earlier tonight. And Fox told him he's not leaving ACW, not without Crystal. Oh boy, if something tells me it looks like that if somehow both Fox McCloud and the Hurricane lose coming up this Wednesday night, then it looks like Fox McCloud is going to stick around at ACW. And the Hurricane might be going to one of the shows in particular. We have no idea where he'll end up to. We'll find out sooner or later. Dewdrop off the ropes, big splash. Carmelita Fox moved out of the way. Champion putting her title on the line, knowing it's on the line here tonight in our main event. No doubt about it. Knee drop right to the gut. Going for those knee lifts, hitting Dewdrop right in the gut. And Carmelita showboating a little bit. I wouldn't do that if I were the champion. But it paid off a little bit, catching her in the face with that kick. That was a springboard kick right to the face. Cover the match. Gets a 1 count. Right out of the gates, though, Carmelita Fox was getting dominated by the challenger and the other goings. While Carmelita is stunned that Doudrop is able to fight back to her, and she's got. Oh, Doudrop in trouble. Into the crossface. Well, a reverse version of the STF fully applied, and whoa! Doudrop escaped it, showing a lot of hearts and guts escaping that one. D-lift, rights and lefts. And Carmelita building a back suplex, taking Doudrop down. Carmelita Fox has got a lot of strength being in this fight. With a super heavyweight here. Cover here is this it? No, kick out at 1. All right, now though, Carmelita now going up top. What's going to happen here? I don't know. Carmelita, the corkscrew moonsault, nobody home. As Doudrop moved out of the way. STO takedown. That was more like a shooting star from above. Shades of Astro Boy. Gonna go for the swanton, but got caught. Doudrop countered it. Knees to the spine of the champion. Oh, man. Doudrop back and forth we go in this match. STO takedown. Cover the match. Is this it? No. My goodness, the match is still going on here. As this is a war. Snapmare, Doudrop off the ropes. Running crossbody on the champion. My goodness. Carmelita getting decimated like we've never seen her get decimated before. The big move by Doudrop that she did to Nia last month. Cover, new champion. Doudrop did it. We got a new ACW Women's World Champion. History has been made here tonight on ACW. Here's your winner and the new ACW Women's World Champion, Doudrop. Looks like the long month's reigns of Carmelita Fox's title reign is over. And Doudrop is the new ACW Women's World Champion. What a night. And what a moment to ACW Divide and Conquer live from London, England. Well, right now, though, folks, it ain't over yet because up next, our main event tonight, the ACW World Heavyweight Championship on the line. The new ACW World Heavyweight Champion, Boltoyoy, defending his title for the first time ever against #1 contender and challenger, Natsu. Oh, boy, our main event is huge. And it's coming to you live, and it's next.
There is a mysterious demonic hedgehog is going to play the god-forsaken game with a young man named Tom, who was a big fan of Sonic the Hedgehog, as he plays the Sonic Dash, which is everyone fans of Sonic the Hedgehog. The one mysterious is you. Kyle was slaughtered for delivering a letter and the envelope by his best friend. This Halloween. Starring Gordon Paul and Cole BEHAN. Sonic is the one who's going to play with him. He will to rape. Actions Film Production presents Sonic.exe. In premiere on this October for Halloween season, and release on YouTube video in October 31st.
Legion, the following contest is scheduled for one fall And it's for the ACW World Heavyweight Championship. You heard right for the ring announcer. It's main event time. And right now, though, here comes Natsu. And he's not coming out alone. Representing Team Fairy Tale. Happy accompanying the ring, his longtime best friend at ringside. And right now, though, Natsu earned his right to be here after taking out Farouk, a former WCW champion back in the early days of professional wrestling. No doubt about it, Farouk, the former first African-American superstar to win the WCW championship. And right now, though, this is the first time ever that we're seeing Happy here and now managing Natsu at ringside. This is already becoming an amazing match thus far. An amazing night. 3 new champions were crowned, it looked like, but one was successfully retained. Natsu's girlfriend Lucy is still the ACW Women's Tag Team Champions. But Natsu is hoping to walk out with the ACW World Heavyweight Gold. That's the one thing he promised to do right here tonight. And uh-oh. Here comes Voltaire. And right now, this crowd, anticipation, going nuts for this young man. What an entrance for the ACW World Heavyweight Champion, Voltaire. For Volt tonight, this is his first ever title defense here tonight live from London, England. Thus far, though, Hyuga and Hikaru, along with Dante, already former tag team champions and former ACW Next Generation champion. We know that the Hazashi brothers are getting one more shot at the tag team titles between the Hurricane and Fox McCloud. No doubt about it, who knows what could happen here. And right now, though, folks, we go to our ring announcer for the introductions between challenger and champion of this main event. Introducing the challenger from the other time zone, weighing in at 166 pounds, Natsu! And introducing the champion from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 165 pounds, here's the ACW World Heavyweight Champion, Voltaire! Voltaire winning that title from Joker late last month at our last ACW event back in the ACW Arena last July. No doubt about it, that was a big time moment for Volt. And the happiest moment of his life, winning that title. And right now, this means you rise to the occasion, I'll tell you that much. Because for Volt tonight, this is his first ever title defense. 2 of the greatest cruiserweights maybe colliding here tonight. Right now, though, here we go, here we go. Whoa! This building in England is shaking. You better be here to see this main event. This is a very dominating crowd, to say the least, here in England. And this is already becoming a huge main event right down the road. Whoa, look at the power of Volt. And Happy looks on to see his best friend in trouble. Gorilla press by Volt. And Happy is beside himself, seeing his best friend in trouble for the first time in this contest. Natsu was busted wide open last Wednesday night to win this opportunity against Farouk after being slammed headfirst off the top turnbuckle. But Volt had a lot to say. Even if he does lose the title tonight, the only show he vows to go to, that he wanted to go to, is TNW. No doubt about it. We still don't know what show that Dante may be heading to, but we'll find out sooner or later. No doubt about it here, but Volt in the meantime, though, decimating Natsu and nearly going to this match. Natsu is thinking standing shooting star. But right now, though, Volt in the meantime, though, already a cruiserweight in his own rights, maybe thinking for something here. And Volt right now going up top. Happy looks on. Launching himself like a human missile, but Natsu caught him. Natsu right now up top. He's telling Volt to get up. What's he going to do? Hurricanrana, but Volt caught him into a powerbomb. What a move by this young man. I think Volt's been doing his homework. The Falcon Arrow suplex. Hook of the leg. Is this it? 2. No, and Natsu kicked out at 2.5. Bolt thought he had it after that Falcon Arrow suplex, but that was amazing. That bad. Our main event still going on. And the fans' anticipation here in London, England are going wild for this match. Springboard senton, nobody home, but got caught into an electric chair. Yeah, but Natsu caught Bolt into a head scissors. A smart move. And a running Hurricanrana. Cover, could we have a new champion? 2, no. Natsu thought he had it after that running Hurricanrana, but that was amazing. And there's the knockout shot. The same punch that knocked out Farouk last Wednesday night. Natsu wisely moving Volt away from the ropes. The hook of the leg. Could we have a new World Heavyweight Champion? No. Happy is shocked. He can't believe it. And neither can Natsu. No, he knocked out Volt with one shot. And the fight forever chance beginning in England for this main event. And there's the running punch by Volt. And now Volt is going up top. What's he gonna do? Diving axe handle, catching Natsu in the face. And Volt up top. Natsu again trying to get back to his senses. Looking for that leaping DDT, but Volt missed. Landing on his butt. Natsu kicked him in the face. And Volt back to his feet. Happy beside himself, he can't believe it. And right now, though, Natsu again going up top. Oh, he's looking for that Hurricanrana. This may be over if it connects. Wait a minute. He's not going for it. Going for the kick. Volt ducked. Volt ducked the kick. And caught him with an axe handle right in the face. Natsu back to his feet while Volt's on the top rope. And, whoa! Volt did what he had to do there out of desperation. And there's the big splash by the young man. What's Volt thinking here? I don't know. They lock up. But Natsu brings Volt to the corner. Volt getting out of that one. Caught him into a one-handed bulldog. Uh-oh. Volt up top. Telling Natsu to get out. Looking for that leaping DDT that knocked out JBL last month. DDT off the top. He got him. Could this be it? There's 1, 2. No. Oh my God. He caught him with that leaping DDT from the top, but it wasn't enough. Oh, he's going to try for it one more time, it looks like. Second time's a charm. Can he do it? No, but Volt moved out. But Natsu moved out of the way. Volt had him coming, but Natsu moved out of the way and saw it coming, and there's a knockout shot. My God, what a punch! Cover! New champion! No! Looks like Voltoy trying to give the fans a great time here in ACW. Springboard bottom rope moonsault connected a little bit there. Cover new champion again. Gets the left shoulder up at 1. Natsu can't believe it. 2 knockout shots and 1 DDT is not enough for both these guys. I'm stunned they're still be able to stand. Well, how bad is it? They lock up again. Well, Volt sending Natsu right to the corner there. Oh, monkey flip. Into that springboard crossbody. Cover. 2. And Volt is still the ACW World Heavyweight Champion. He caught him with a springboard, and that was all it took. I don't believe it. Here's your winner, and still ACW World Heavyweight Champion, Volt. What a win for this young man, walking out of London, England, still your ACW World Heavyweight Champion. This was Natsu's first ever title defense, and by God, it paid off. here on ACW Divide and Conquer, live from London, England. What a main event it has been here tonight. And we want to thank you all so much for tuning in, and we're out of time. This was an amazing match. I've been your commentator, MJ. What a night it has been. Some new champions were crowned, but 2 titles were successfully retained. I've been your commentator, MJ. We want to thank you all so much for tuning in, and we'll see you all next time. Good fight, good night, and thanks for joining us. And my God, what a night! What a night here on ACW Divide and Conquer, live from London, England.